Hey guys, and welcome back to everydAI, the channel where we talk about how you interact with artificial intelligence in your everyday lives. This week we're doing something a little different, if you didn't notice from the title. I'm going to be reviewing the Super Bowl ads. So you're probably wondering, this is a channel about artificial intelligence. Why are you watching ads in the Super Bowl? And I will say that normally I watch neither the Super Bowl nor the ads. However, this year there was an uptick in ads that related to artificial intelligence, talking about a lot of consumer products like Amazon's Alexa or Simply Safe. Now, I'll also say I haven't watched these ads, so this will be the first time that I've seen them, so you'll be getting my full and genuine reaction. Okay, so we're going to start with an ad from Pringles, which actually makes fun of Amazon's Alexa. Okay, so I actually thought that was pretty entertaining. I think that artificial intelligence that often kind of has some darker tones is a common trope, which you'll actually see in my next video. Shameless plug, my next video is an AI writes Valentines for you. But like there definitely is a running joke about how artificial intelligence and things like Siri and Alexa have these kind of snarky comments that are built into the system. And to be clear, those are built in. That's not Siri coming up with like something funny to respond to you. Those are built into your phone or your iPad or your laptop or whatever. Next, we have an ad from the beer company Michelob Ultra, which seems to be about a really athletic robot. Okay, so this one was odd in my opinion. The whole idea is that it's this really fit robot who like does all this exercise but who can't drink beer, but it's an ad for light beer. I don't really see why you needed a robot in this ad. I think they probably could have done this with any like super fit person if you just went with that stereotype. And yeah, the AI robotics doesn't really seem to mesh here, other than like robots can't drink because that would be like water in their like electrical insides, but like they can't drink anything at that point. Like it's not just beer, it's not just light beer. They can't like have water. So that doesn't make any sense. Moving on to the next one. This one is from TurboTax. I'm going to assume that they were going for kind of an irony here. Basically the ad has this TurboTax robot child who wants to be a live CPA when they grow up. Because the robot's artificial intelligence can't be emotionally complex enough to interact with live humans, they're basically like, oh, you could like never do that. And then the robot like has a glitch and like says it's sad and then starts laughing at the end. This one's also a little bit weird to me, not for the same reasons as the Michelob Ultra one, but for the fact that that will probably happen, like robots with human faces or just robots. If you saw the Sophia video, maybe not robots with human faces because that skeeves everyone out. But robots or artificial intelligence in some sense will likely be taking over all of these administrative tasks as we move towards the future. You already see this with things like Google Duplex, where we are starting to branch into that territory of people directly interacting with artificial intelligence to get general tasks done, and things like taxes, where there's a clear set of rules as to how you file and what you need to fill out, and the questions that you need to ask would very much fit into that category. Having said that, I guess I get the joke in that they're telling the robot that its artificial intelligence isn't emotionally complex enough, and then it kind of demonstrates that. And it's also kind of reassuring in that like TurboTax will never hire a robot to do the job of a person, so you can always interact with a person. I didn't find it entertaining, and that might just be me, so let me know what you think in the comments. Second to last, we have Simply Safe's ad, which, like I said, I haven't seen these. Simply Safe is a home security company, so this can really only go in one of two directions, and I'm curious to see where it goes. Okay, so that did go in one of the two directions I was thinking of. Basically, I was thinking that either they're developing artificially intelligent home security or the AI is going to be fear-mongering. They went with the latter, and again, this is me in my technical brain. I do research on artificial intelligence, so my perspective on it is not necessarily the same as the average consumer. Having said that, I'm not really sure what stops the artificial intelligence from breaking into your Simply Safe. Like, if it responds always Denise to your wife at the electronics store, what is preventing it from getting into your house? I don't know. I don't think that this would convince me to buy Simply Safe. Last but not least, we have a commercial from Amazon, which I've actually heard a little bit about what goes on in this commercial, but I'm trying not to let that color my judgments of it yet. Okay, that was a solid ad. I won't recap it because it's actually longer than a lot of the other ads that we've talked about today, but basically it's all of the fails that Amazon had when they tried to put Alexa in things. Apparently there is actually an Alexa microwave. Why? You have to put stuff in the microwave and take it out. But on some level, I think I appreciate kind of the humility, I guess, in that they're recognizing that, they're putting Alexa in all these things, they're really trying to expand that product, but not everything goes as planned and not everything is useful. Having Alexa in a hot tub, not useful. Having an Alexa dog collar that actually understands what your dog is saying, probably not very useful. And I appreciate the fact that they're acknowledging, even if it's as a joke, that there is a limit to where we would want to use artificial intelligence in our everyday lives, because there's some places where it's not more efficient and it adds layers of complexity to our lives that aren't necessary. So that's going to be it for this video. If you liked it, definitely let me know in the comments, and if you have any other topics that you'd like me to cover, you can tell me in the comments as well. Next week's video is going to be a special Valentine's Day themed collaboration. So I'm part of the We Create Edu YouTube community. I decided to ask them to help me with the reading and the dramatization of some AI Valentines that I had a neural network write. So if you want to learn more about that and you want to see that video, definitely subscribe so that you get those post notifications. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!